If you just heard that RFK Jr. cut the childhood vaccine schedule and your brain went, wait, did we just lose access to vaccines? Take a breath. Let's break down what actually changed and why it matters. On January 5th, the CDC announced a headline change. They are no longer universally recommending several vaccines for all children the way it previously did. Instead, this new schedule sorts vaccines into 3 buckets. 1, vaccines recommended for all kids. 2, vaccines for certain high-risk groups. And 3, vaccines that fall into a category that are now shared clinical decision-making. Well, what moved out of the everyone gets it bucket? Influenza, rotavirus, RSV, hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and meningitis vaccines. Folks, these are not benign conditions. Flu hospitalizations are the highest they've been in a decade. 50 to 70,000 kids were hospitalized with rotavirus before the vaccine was around. Hepatitis B is especially serious for babies as they have a 90% chance of developing chronic infection, which can lead to cirrhosis or even cancer later in life. Actually, about 20,000 kids got hepatitis B every year before the universal vaccine. And half of those were not from the mother. So no, testing doesn't solve the problem completely. Recommending certain vaccines targeted at high-risk groups sometimes can absolutely make sense, but only if the data points in that direction. And I need to state this clearly. No breakthrough or new research was discovered to make this change, and vaccines remain proven to be safe to be given to healthy children at scale to prevent illness. So how did the committees put in charge of our children's well-being allow this change? Well, they didn't. No independent body reviewed and recommended these changes. It was a unilateral and truly not scientific decision criticized by CDC's own employees and medical experts across the country. And here's why this is a big deal. Universal recommendations aren't just words on a website. They drive what our medical offices stock, what parents view as standard, what schools and states consider, and what communities actually do. In public health, even small drops in vaccine uptake can mean big increases in outbreaks. I'm not one to fearmonger, but here's the harsh reality. Less children will be vaccinated. More children will get sick. You will hear news of more unnecessary hospitalizations and deaths in the unvaccinated. So what should you do as a parent or caregiver? Don't panic. Look to professional organizations like the AAFP and AAP. Call your doctor. Ask, what do you recommend given my child's age, risks, and local disease spread? And if you're hearing loud voices online, remember, protecting the well-being of children shouldn't be political. It's clinical.